It's fun to see that crypto is bubbling with life. Many years ago, this was not the narrative. Crypto has been a source of dispute and doubt for the longest time, and it has hobbled along the paths to make a mark for itself. If crypto will do you good, then Cardano ADA will be nothing short of that. How can crypto change your life in just 1 year? It doesn't seem convincing enough, so let's dive into stories that make us spellbound by the uniqueness of cryptocurrency. In 2018, a mind-blowing story was posted on BBC. It was about a lip-smacking goat meat barbecue known as Betty's Place. It was perceived to be a favorite among Kenyans. Located in the rural town of Nyeri, outside the capital, Nairobi, it is one of the few businesses in the country that allows customers to pay with not one, but two cryptocurrencies, namely Bitcoin and Dash. The owner of the restaurant, Beatrice Wambugu, stated, "Since the world is becoming more global, my plans is also becoming a global restaurant. I attract different customers from different parts of the world, whichever coin they have. As long as it's a viable coin, we accept it." According to the post, Ms. Wambugu started trading in Bitcoin quite early, within a year. She made enough money to buy the 2-story Nyeri hotel, which she converted to Betty's Place. The restaurant is unmistakable with its bright mustard-colored walls and big glass windows, thus providing a welcome invitation to hungry patrons, who are always greeted with a pleasant aroma of meat on the grill and the sounds of local music. Sounds like a lot of fun. Along the line, Betty's Place was not only the place for tasty Kenyan cuisine, but it morphed into something of a local attraction for people curious to know more about Bitcoin. When it comes to embracing new technology, Ms. Wambugu described herself as a cryptocurrency pioneer. Plus, to encourage more to take up, she holds classes on how to trade Bitcoin every Sunday at her restaurant. "I set aside one day where I can teach my customers. Whoever asks about cryptocurrencies, how does it work? What is Bitcoin? I train them," she said. Definitely an interesting story, right? Well, let's check out a few more. Since February 2013, when Carlson Wee became the first hire at Bitcoin startup Coinbase, he has been living as much as he can on digital currency. The 26-year-old head of special projects was elected to get paid in cryptocurrency when a single coin was about $20 to $30. At the time, he said, "Most of the world would have never even heard of it, let alone understood it. So I had a huge opportunity to hoard Bitcoin and speculate on the value." According to him, Bitcoin was so little known, and it was hard for him to explain to his friends and relatives what he even did. However, Carlson Wee, who wrote this undergraduate thesis on Bitcoin, tried but failed to negotiate his salary at a fixed amount of Bitcoin. Instead, he received a dollar-denominated salary converted to Bitcoin at the time of payment. He stated, "For me, the primary benefit of getting paid in Bitcoin is a change in mindset. It means that my default currency is Bitcoin. Dollars, when I need them, must be proactively traded for. This means my path of least resistance is to shop at merchants that accept Bitcoin, to pay my rent in Bitcoin, and to store my wealth in Bitcoin." He chose to use it as his primary form of money because, he said, "I view Bitcoin as more democratic version of money and value transfer because no one controls it. I expect the internet to be around longer than any nation state, so a nation state backed by a currency is less safe than an internet currency in my mind." When asked why he wanted to earn money in Bitcoin so badly, he explained that in late 2012 and early 2013, it was becoming clear to him that Bitcoin was going to expand a lot, and this was the time that people had not heard of it. However, it was a great opportunity to get into the market early. Carlson Wee's reasons for wanting to be paid in Bitcoin were two-part. One half is speculative, as he perceived that the technology will get bigger and the price of Bitcoin will go up, thus increasing his purchasing power. He intended to hold it until there was a day when he could just use Bitcoin completely. From these interesting pieces, we are simply awestruck by the remarkable possibilities of crypto. So why won't it change your life? Furthermore, speaking at the global boardroom event by the Financial Times, the Cardano founder, Charles Hoskinson, explained to Jimena Kelly, the columnist at Financial Times, that despite the bear market situation, crypto is here to stay. This was held at a time when the FTX meltdown shook the crypto world last year. Hoskinson noted that the downward trend was affecting the crypto world as well as the traditional firms and the stock prices of Netflix, Microsoft, and other big Web2 firms shedding value. However, he said that if veterans such as Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg had lost money in their industries and are still there, we're going nowhere. Also, he explained that the collapse of FTX is a reflection of how people want to transition from centralized TradeFi systems to decentralized blockchain systems. TradeFi had promised a lot, but it's time to move on, he said. The Cardano founder further highlighted that he believes that Cardano project will outlive him. "If I go to the desert, Cardano will be here," he said. To make the crypto industry better with more user-focused projects, Charles Hoskinson sees the opportunity to note that Cardano has set up labs in schools around the world to help develop evidence-based blockchain solutions. He added that instead of focusing on the challenges of the market, the Cardano ecosystem is focused on the users, building dApps and utility as those are the most important elements. The case with crypto has proven that a decentralized world where anyone could get access to global finance is possible. Hoskinson reiterated this in the interview by saying that one of the goals of decentralized systems is to give access to people around the world to the richest resource at any time. Crypto is the religion of the world, is going nowhere, he added. As cryptocurrency is fast proving to be an undeniable system of monumental change, it has no shortage of critics and naysayers, with various voices casting doubt on the industry as a whole and specific cryptocurrencies. Notably, Cardano ADA has received its fair share of skepticism. However, Charles Hoskinson is devoted to responding to these criticisms, especially affirming the cryptocurrency's resilient presence. In a recent post, Charles Hoskinson confidently addressed the attacks on Cardano ADA and dismissed the claims of its demise, irrelevance, or failure made by venture capital coins, crypto media, and maximalists. As a result, he proclaimed, "Cardano is here to stay." Charles Hoskinson also shared a post by a user named Stake with Pride, which highlighted a list of features that distinguish Cardano from other blockchains. This list included the absence of reboots, slashing, downtime, DAO hacks, inflation bugs, ledger reversals, forks, narrative changes, value overflow incidents, and low Nakamoto centralization. Hoskinson tweeted, "No matter how many times the VC coins, the crypto media, or the maxi crowd proclaims we are dead, irrelevant, or failing, we will always remind them that Cardano is here to stay." This is not the first time Hoskinson has responded to criticism directed at Cardano. In February, he addressed those who labeled the Cardano community as a cult during discussions on potential contingent staking. These discussions aim to help the crypto industry comply with regulatory requirements amid growing scrutiny. Regardless of the slew of criticisms labeled against Cardano, Hoskinson firmly believes that the platform is set to change people's lives. In May of 2022, he praised the platform's progress while facing criticism and also outlined the plans for 2023, which involved global workshops and the development of high-quality code. Emphasizing the importance of decentralization efforts, Hoskinson referred to them as a wake-up call for the rest of the crypto space. In an episode on the Crypto Banter podcast, several experts came together. The podcast was by the host CNBC crypto trader Rand Neuner, who founded Crypto Banter, and in the video excerpt published on Twitter by user @StakeWithPride, one of the experts known as Hasib Qureshi stated that all big smart money investors do not think about Cardano. He said they don't spend time on it, they don't investigate it. He went ahead to share his belief that crypto is a combination of technology and religion, and according to him, any crypto has to have both. With this, he claimed that Cardano has religion without the technology. In response, the Cardano founder posted a sarcastic tweet to that video saying, "So there you have it, folks, we only got religion here, no tech. Pack up your bags, let's buy some robes. Need some volunteers for pricing bulk Kool-Aid orders. We might as well shut down all those academic research centers and fire hundreds of engineers while we're at it." Of course, that's not going to happen. Cardano still has a long way to go, and no criticism can stop it. But that's going to do it for today's video. Make sure you hit the subscribe notification buttons, and we'll see you in the next video.